work on you. Get up and make it work.
Yo, if I could do it, then whack on you. Get up and make it work. Ain't no way that I'm sitting around. It's now or never, I'm picking it first. You can't tell me that I won't make it. Knew that I had the skills since birth. Grinding, came out the mud like Roddy.
The person that's willing to wake up and do the same thing over and over and over again. What I was doing before is I was so inconsistent with my life. It's like I wasn't trying to grow. I wasn't trying to become the best version of myself. I was damn near just sleeping in, or I was damn near just, fucking off for the rest of my day. But the whole point of me talking about this is if you're someone that's making six figures right now, or you're someone that's not really there with themselves, like, you make the money, you feel like other parts of your life are just out of line, I'm going to show you guys the best possible routine. I'm going to show you my Google Calendar. I'm going to show you how I take care of all my clients and how they basically track all of their stuff as well. And I'm just going to show you guys this because, like I said, this isn't for everybody. This routine is not going to be for most people because they just can't stay consistent. And this is for the people that actually want to level up their lives and become the best version of themselves. Even if you're making under six figures, this is still for you. But I mainly put this to the person that makes that money is because you have a standard for yourself. You got so far in your life, you make all that money. And that's exactly how I felt. I was in that shoes. So let me get up. Let me get up real quick because I did already get my coffee and whatnot. I just wanted to start the video off in my bed because I felt like it was going to be the best video possible. I mean, it was organic. I was literally just chilling. But yeah, I'm going to show you guys my morning routine. I still have to do my journal. I still have to do everything else. And yeah, right now it's about 8 a.m. I've been up for about 30 minutes. Woke up at 7:30. So we're going to go outside. I'm going to show you guys. Let's see what the vibes are out here. Bro, what the fuck is that? Oh, hell no. But it's the vibe right now. Wow. Look at the view. I haven't been out here in a few days. What the fuck? They're doing shit down there. I'm out. I'm leaving. The one thing I don't like about this place is they've been working on shit all year long. It's like the elevator breaks, some other shit breaks. It's a back-to-back type of thing. So it's just to the point where I'm sick of that shit. I'm sick of it. I don't think I did show you guys my setup before we get into this routine. I don't want to show you guys too much before this video and make it like me rambling. I do want to get straight to the point. But like I said, this is basically for people that want to level up their routine, their lifestyle, and make sure that they're making all this progress and making it sustainable so you can go to the gym and you can get in the best shape as possible without any excuses, right? Because I hear this from time to time again, and I said I did this with myself. I was going to the gym, but I wasn't on my diet, right? Like I didn't stick to a plan. I was going to the gym and I still look like shit. I'm going to show you guys a picture of what I look like, even going to the gym. I'll show you guys right here. Like I was saying before, stop the excuses. Stop saying you're going to get it done now. Stop saying you're going to get it done later. This is the video to watch. If you are somebody that's struggling so much with trying to get in shape, trying to make sure you're living a healthy lifestyle, trying to make sure that you're not overworking yourself like most people are going to say, this is totally sustainable for you. I promise you. You could be working 60-hour weeks. You don't have to have the love handles. You don't have to have the shitty habits like you already have. Going into your pantry, grabbing whatever snack that you want. That's not how we're going to get results, and that's not how my clients get results. But let me show you guys my new setup, though, because this is something very, very... Then we're going to hop into this video, and I'm going to hop onto my computer, and I'm going to show you guys what I do in the morning real quick, because I haven't done it just yet. I've been waiting for this video. The first step that it comes to organization. Once I realized that I started being more organized and, even having like a cleaner, we had cleaners yesterday. I use this whiteboard too much, but I used to use it when I really needed to like help me, reminder of the things that I had to do every single day. But I know I already have to crush those daily non-negotiables. And you know what I'm saying? First of all, I know the bed's kind of messed up, but I made sure to make it. Always make your bed. Organization is key. I promise you. Boom. Because if I'm not organized, my mind's just going everywhere. What do I do next? What do I do next? And I'm going to show you guys more on organization, but your setup has to be clean. Like, you have to be clean as well, because this is the most important thing when it comes to your routine. But we're going to turn this on. Basically, that's pretty much every single thing that I do. Just as I'm waking up, then I hop on my computer. I'm going to show you guys exactly what I do on here. But I make sure I grab my journal right here. That's the first thing we're going to do when we wake up, because gratitude is super important. If you don't have any gratitude, it's just to the point where you're gonna see yourself very, very, very ungrateful. And a lot of these people, especially the people that work jobs that are hard, they're just grouchy. I used to be grouchy because I was out of shape. I didn't care about my life as much as I used to. And it was just a repeat of life, over and over and over again. Like, I'm trying to tell you, if you guys relate with this, like this video, comment down. But I related with this so much. I would wake up with so much hate in my heart, so much negativity, and it would just stop me from wanting to grow in other areas of my life. And that's why I think gratitude is one of the most important things when it comes to growing, regardless of where you're at in life. You need to have gratitude. You need to thank God, or you need to thank some type of God, whoever you believe in. But I'm a believer in Christ. This is super important when it comes to, living your every single day life. It will, especially if you're a high earner. If you're someone that's making money, you never know when you can end up losing it. And that's the thing about most men these days, is like they're spending it on such irrelevant stuff. They're spending their money on such garbage, and they'll complain about spending $200, $300, $400 a week on food to level their physique up. But it's like they're going to McDonald's every single day, so you can spend $14, $15 every single day on bullshit, or I don't know. It's called an investment for a reason. If you're willing to invest into your health, you're going to see results regardless. And nutrition is the most important part. I'm going to hop into this journal, and I'm going to show you guys exactly what I do after that. So first step, like I said, organization. Second step, 100% gratitude, right? And I'm also going to read my Bible for about 30 minutes to an hour, because I take the weekends to really talk to God and really talk about my goals. So I'm not going to record myself doing that. I'm going to write into this journal, and you guys will see afterwards when we are done. I'm going to show you guys exactly what everything looks like. And we'll get right into it.
I had nobody, I came from dirt. Still came fuck, I put in the work. Pinning a picture when I write lyrics. Don't call me a rapper, I'm really an artist. This weren't by chance or luck. I took one shot and I hit my target. I'm not even yet in my prime, I'm not 100, yeah, I'm still charging. They don't wanna see me win, but I know in the end I'm winning regardless. Sleepless nights, I was up in the stew, up in the booth trying to make me a hit, even when I was feeling.
Alrighty, so this part of my routine is done. So we have the journal. Right, I always number off my journals as well, because I think it's super, super important to keep yourself as organized as possible, especially, like I said, if you're busy, because the more and more you rep this out and the more you actually finalize this strategy in this routine that I have, that it's like, it's so easy just to already get started with your day because you're so organized. And don't get me wrong, guys. I'm going to show you guys what I do the night before, but this is what enters into your morning routine, because the night before, planning the night before is going to help you out in the long run, because you're not overthinking right when you wake up. That's the thing. I already know exactly what I need to do before I wake up. I know exactly what action steps to take, but it's super, 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 super important to realize that I also need to wake up and have a plan and have that strategy to use during the day, not just work. Gratitude, right? Waking up with gratitude, talking to God every single day, making sure that I read making sure that I'm reading a chapter every single day. I'm doing client check-ins, right? It just depends what job you have. For me, my 6-figure business is coaching, right? I'm a fitness and lifestyle coach, and that's something that I prioritize the most. So I do client check-ins, right? So that's just my morning routine in general. So it's journal, Word of God,
read, client check-ins, eat, shower. And then boom, that's when I get into deep work. That's when I get on my client calls around 12 o'clock. It just depends. But this is going to help organize you and make this sustainable for your lifestyle, no matter what time you work at, right? And I said this could be for anybody, but I base this off the people that are making over 6 figures because I relate it back to myself. And I want you guys to understand, when I first started making 6 figures at 19, I was super lazy. I was waking up late. I felt like my life wasn't really going anywhere, and I felt like I just wasn't consistent with my routine, and I felt like it was making me, lazy, out of shape. I just felt like I just had no vision and I had no other goals in my life to get better, right? And it could mean to have more time to hang out with family. This could be going outside a lot more, getting those 10K steps in, utilize your life to the max ability so you're not stressing out. When can I hang out with my family? When can I do this and that? Because a lot of men do this, man. Like, they're just not consistent with this routine. And this is the most important thing. This is what helps you utilize your life to be able to do other hobbies, right? You don't have to be stuck at your desk 24/7. Trust me, I have so many clients in the Winner Circle that literally have thanked me from literally getting them out the house, getting them to build confidence, going to the gym, making sure that they're not just wasting their full potential on just their work life, right? Not going to the gym, not being consistent. This is super, super important when it comes to your every single day life. This is what's going to change you, the inside and out, externally and internally. This is what the routine is going to do for you. So, like I said, guys, don't get off track with this routine. This is going to help you further on. Like I said, this might not be for most people, but this is for the people that are really wanting to succeed in life and wanting to become the best version of themselves. So, this journal right here says, today I'm going to have a great day. I'm going to hit my goals. I'm going to really just, try my best to become the best version of myself every single day. And I talk about God in this journal as well. Very, very important part of my life. And then also right here we have what I'm going to do. Number 1, I said I'm going to retire my mom. Number 2, I'm going to have 10K on Instagram. 3, I'm going to have a big dream house, nice family one day. Number 5, I will buy a Lambo Aventador. That's one of my goals, or a Huracan. Journal, pray, word of God. So I write every single thing right here. And then I write all my get shit done list. And then I write down what I'm going to do today. Like, go to the coffee shop. It's Friday. It's time to get out the fucking crib and actually enjoy life. This is usually what I do the night before. You want to write down every single thing that you have to do, just so you already have this plan by the time you wake up. This is super, super, super important. I'm going to show you guys what I do for my clients as well. I'll show you what they do and how they do this. So this is my Winner Circle template right here. All my clients get this. And then I have the dashboard, the mindset videos, the habits, the training, the nutrition. I got all these things just ready and loaded for them to just crush their goals. This right here alone, right, all my clients, they just crush their daily non-negotiables because they have it all based off on this format. It tells them what to do every single day. Their goals, their 2 goals, their 3 goals. This is just my template, by the way. This isn't one of my clients, but then they go over here. The same thing that you guys saw right here. This is like my daily tracker, right? My 5 for 5. But I'm going to show you guys what my clients use, and this is also what I use as well. Boom. So this is my Winner Circle. Boom. Attack the day, 5 goals, 4-step morning routine, and 5 needle moving tasks. This right here is going to help you become the best version of yourself because 1, you have 5 goals, you have that 4-step morning routine process, and you have those needle tasks. Like I said, organization is everything. And this is what I learned through having a 6-figure business and really grinding and, being in the trenches and being where you, not really being where you want to be. This is going to help you set a standard for yourself. That's the whole goal over here. So what I'm talking about is you want to set that standard. I do the 4-step morning routine process. Even though I write this down the day before, it does not matter. I still am going to write it down because it's going to help me understand. When you write certain things, I realize you start to remember it more too throughout the day. You're kind of like telling yourself, I have to do this. So if you do it more than once, you're going to crush the day regardless. So that's just how I look at it. Like I said, I know this might be a lot for you guys right now, but follow up. It's not as hard as you guys think. This is super, super easy. If I wasn't explaining this, this would have already went by super quick. And it's so sustainable if you wake up early. And I forgot to say that the goal is, right? The goal is you want to wake up as early as possible to have your whole day for yourself. So I don't know what time you do go to work. I don't care if you have work at 10 a.m. Waking up early and setting that standard for yourself is going to help you grow your business or help you grow your job, help you grow your goals, your family, whatever you need to work on. I realize that I have more time to literally do exactly what I need to do to follow my dreams or to actually accomplish certain things or have fun. You know, it's a Friday. I'm going to Starbucks later. I have a lot of work to put in. I'm going to show you guys after this my Google Calendar. We're going to make that out for you. And that's pretty much going to be my routine. I'm trying to kind of give out this value because I think a lot of men and even women, like we all lack at this, at setting a standard for ourselves sometimes. And this is what gets me on track. So that's why I'm sharing to you guys on what me and my clients do, because this is what is going to actually benefit you in your life, is the morning routine, the gratitude, the journaling, the, praying to God, stuff like that, because that's really what it's about. It's about gratitude. It's about being grateful for what you have now, and you're manifesting, and you're actually you're wanting more. The whole goal in life is to want more, is to want to level up your relationship, is to want to get more money. That is the whole goal of life, to become a winner. That's the goal of life. So that's why I basically made this video. Get into the Bible, stuff like that, and then I will hit you guys back up when I am done with that. Right here we have our daily dose of the Bible right here. This is one of my favorite things lately, and it's been helping me, like I said, with gratitude. And I take about 30 minutes to read it usually, especially because on a Friday. Saturdays I take about an hour, and then I go to church on Sundays. That's usually like my routine on Sundays. I don't really do too much. Like I said, I'm changing up the routine as I go throughout the day because I don't like to be inside, especially on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. If I'm inside grinding, working hard the whole week, I realize that I need to give myself, not to have fun, but to go outside and work, to enjoy my fruits of my labor of how hard that I worked. Because don't be one of those people that just only want money and that's the only thing that they drive off of is just money. Because there's way more things to life than just the money in general, because the money will come. The money is a byproduct to everything you do in your daily life. Like if you just become the best version of yourself, you go to the gym, you work out, you build your physique, you build your business, you build your job that you want, and you show up for yourself regardless of how you feel. And I tell my clients this, you will see so much results, not even just in your physical life, not even just with your physique, not even just with your job, but you will see this with your family. You will see this with other aspects of your life. And I promise you, this is a super important thing. And this is why I'm making this video, because this has such a big impact on me. And I just get better and better at this every single day. Like, it goes by fast. Like I said, it might seem a little long on this video. Like you guys might be like, oh, this video is like, maybe 15, 20 minutes long. But in reality, for me, this can get done in like 15 to 30 minutes as well, right? So this video is just going to be cut up, and it's not going to be me as organic as possible. Obviously, I'm recording a video, but I'm still going through the motions, and I'm showing you guys as I'm doing it. But then we're going to go into here, turn this off. Now this is basically where we pretty much take the time. I basically do the dishes. I usually do the dishes early in the morning, but like I said, today I did already do client work, already did certain things, but I'm going to do the dishes, eat, shop. All right, so we just got done eating the meal, and then I have a call at about 2 p.m. I'll record that. Yeah, I do have it at 2 p.m. So I'm gonna hurry up and take a shower, get ready, and then I'm gonna go on the Google Calendar. I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I do. Maybe record my client call, because I also do have to help a client out with it as well. So I might just record that, and could do that because we're going to go over his Google Calendar as well. So we're going to get right with him, take a shower, get right. And this is how you set your day up for success. I already got all my morning routine done. I did my client work. I did what I had to do. And then now I'm going to record a Loom video, talk about my routine, show you guys on Google Calendar, and then I am about to get on a client call, and then we're going to head to Starbucks, and then we're going to do a lot of work that we have to do today, because it's going to be a busy day. Even though we're going to go out, we're still going to go out and make sure we're getting some natural energy. We're going out and getting some sun. We're not being stuck in the crib today. Hell no. I've been stuck in this crib all week. We need to get out, so I'm going to show you guys after I walk around. We are about to hop on a call real quick with my boy Lake. It's literally been A pretty cool morning so far. I just got a lot more client work done. Honestly, I didn't record too much on here, but I got my mic. You guys are gonna hear some of our call. I'm gonna try just to keep my headphones off for now so you guys can hear a little bit what we're talking about, or just kind of just hear me on what I'm saying, but I'm just gonna probably have it, probably not have the headphones on. But yeah, this is like my natural habitat. I also got these, I don't wanna put these are like my $10, like, see how I'd be wearing $10 glasses instead of my $500 ones? These glasses right here were about 500 bucks. These are the most expensive glasses, but they also can record. So I can record my client calls. I can record a lot of certain things with these. But I'm pretty excited for this call because this is kind of like the onboarding call-ish. We already set him up on on like all of the plan, like his workouts, etc. Now we're gonna basically get onto his Google Calendar, and then I'm gonna show you guys my Google Calendar before my sales call, and then we'll go from there. But I wanna show you guys the process of my business too as well, the inside. Cause that is like this is like something that's very, very important to me, and I want you guys to hear out as well. So we're gonna do that. I got everything set up. I'm gonna join it. I'm actually gonna start it now just so we can do it. Usually what I do is I'll get like a story out for a second. Book right here, I take all my clients' client notes before they join. And then what I do is I take a video for my Instagram stories because I like to show off my journey on Instagram. Guys, make sure to follow me on Instagram too. Guys, that's also a very, very important thing right there. I also do Instagram. So make sure you guys do follow me on there as well. We do make a lot of content. But before I get to recording my story, these glasses, so if I click this right here, you can start recording. So I'm recording you guys right now. I can literally like record my whole desk, and like basically like when I take my videos and stuff like this, it's actually kind of cracked. I got my watch in there too as well. It's pretty cool. I don't know, I bought them, they're like 500 bucks. It's a good investment. So I was like, F it, let's do it. So basically, we're gonna hop onto this call. I'm gonna post a story real quick. Hey, how you doing, man?
Pretty good. How about you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Good. Yep.
Okay, so just share your screen, go to Google Calendar, and then we'll kind of talk about how we can fit in the meals, your daily exercise, like that's already down packed, maybe some other things on the week. I just kind of want to make sure we get this routine down and then impact and stuff like that. Right now, it looks pretty empty. If I shared mine, mine's like pretty filled, but I think that this can really help you just with your time management, and it can help you do more activities with yourself. Okay, I have a time block to go on a walk. I have a time block, on the weekends to do whatever I need to do, like you said, for the NBA games, but then you can still fit in your meals. You can still fit in certain things like that. I think this is the most important thing when it comes to my every single day routine, and it's helped multiple of my clients that are super busy and they work like either long hours or whatnot. Just type in morning routine. This is the most important thing, morning routine. I know exactly what I need to do. It's all planned out for me. So I don't even have to think about, okay, when am I going to eat my first meal? When am I going to eat my second meal? When am I going to go on my walk? Like, it's already there. And just that mental aspect just saves you so much, it gives you so much leverage because you don't have to think. You just do it. You just act on it. Boom. And like I'm reading this book right now. It talks about on how instead of overthinking and making it something where you're thinking out of desperation, you're thinking out of, inspiration. You're kind of thinking of, okay, I have this goal. I need to take action on it. Boom. You don't even have to think about it in your head. Be the night ahead of time. You can also put your 5 goals right here, your short-term goals, and you can also do your You can also do your 4-step morning routine process and your 5 needle moving tasks. Say this is like a big task at work, or you have like a big event at work. You can basically plan that on here, and you can check off the boxes as the day goes by.
Okay.
And like it's your to-do. This is like your to-do list, right? You don't have to journal. I know you already do that in the morning. I just put this there for clients, like if they want to just type away in like right here at night and do the journal at night too as well. But I feel like this is just attack the day. You wake up in the morning, you already have your 5 goals right here. You already have your 4-step morning routine process. You already have your 5 pushing needle tasks, and you just act on them. You slowly check them off during the day. And that can kind of give you more leverage just with that's kind of why I added it. It just gives you more leverage. I even do it for myself. So that's like I said, that's just an extra little tip, right? And right here, I do have some supplements that I recommend that you could also take. We have that database. We have those things to talk about. So then we can start talking about other things. This is just your onboarding process, setting up your routine, setting up all this process to make sure you got your routine locked in and date. Because I said, if you don't have a standard, you can't. There's no standard to fall down, right? You get off track. There's nothing to get back on track. So now we have all this set up. Now when you fall down one day, you have a bad day, you have a little setback, you know what to fall down to the next day, and that's the most important thing. On that Friday, right? You're not going to the gym on Friday. You have all that time basically for yourself and what you want to do. Whatever is yours. Like I said, I do want you. Maybe you can add on after work instead of the gym. Just go on your walk, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
If that can kind of help you kind of get those steps in real quick, and on Friday you'll get it done as fast as possible without going to the gym. Like I said, it could just be you getting that walk in. Yeah. Five method, the goal tracker, right? The morning routine tracker, the 5 moving task tracker. This is what I do every single day, the night ahead of time. If you guys want to copy this down, then you guys can. Like I said, use all of this to your best ability. I write it down in my journal right here. I have the same page you see, right? My 5 goals. This is like more than a 4-step morning routine process, but you understand the point. If you have more morning routines to do it. I put eat and shower in there. I put everything. So it would probably just be journal, pray, word of God, read, client check-ins, and then I have my get shit done list, right? And that's the 5 needle pushing task. This is very, very important for utilizing your time, to utilizing every single thing that you need to do to get done in your life so you could sustain this lifestyle of yours. And I know you're probably busy. It's either you're making 6 figures online, or you might not even be making 6 figures. You might be just trying to learn on how you can utilize your time better, because it's not about how hard you work. It's about how smart you work. Don't let anybody fool you in this world to making you think that you need to do this, you need to do that. It's not that hard. I promise you, just utilize your time to your best ability. Your time is your initial investment. Remember that. Like I said, this is your 5 goals, your 4-step morning routine process, your 5 needle moving task. This is all you need right here to become successful with yourself. This is attacking the day, right? So you can write down your goals. Like I always put, I am going to retire my mom. So these are my long-term goals. I don't care. I have the same goals every single day. Until I accomplish them, I will not be taking them off my list, because I only have 5 goals to start with. All right, so we are back at this again. This is your Google Calendar. If you guys do not know, you can download Google Calendar on your phone. You can download Google Calendar on your PC or your Mac. I'm on an iMac right now, but like I said, this is what you guys are going to see. Is go down to 6 a.m. So say you wake up at 6 a.m. This is just a typical. This is like, let me do my schedule. So I usually wake up around 7 o'clock. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put morning routine. So just click on that morning routine. And I'll make this one like yellow or something like that. It doesn't have to be too crazy. And you can put if you have a Mac, make it a little fun. Just put the sun on there. I don't know. Makes it kind of cool. So just do that. And we are going to set the time in your morning routine. Whatever it takes to, do the journal, the praying, reading your Bible, whatever you do in the morning. This usually takes me about 30 minutes to an hour. So I make sure to set in the time for that. So just put it like that. And what you can do is you can edit it and you can click repeat daily. So just daily it, and boom. Like I said, we're just going to do the same things every single day, because that's what builds the habit. That's what makes us stay consistent, and that's what we have to do. And then we're going to put our task, right? So let's just say our task is first meal of the day, right? Even if you're trying to get in shape, this is very, very important for you. Just do this. I promise you it's going to help. First meal, and we're going to put eggs. Boom. First meal. You can also click the repeat too as well. Sorry about that. Click repeat daily. Every single day. Oh, shit. Okay, well, basically we're going to start off on a new week. Okay. So now you're going to have all your task. I count this as a meal because you could just click it off and just hit mark complete. So you got your meal done. So say you eat at 8 a.m. So let's just say you start your I start my work, right? So usually what I do is I don't start my client calls till 12. My sales calls till after 12. This is very, 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 very important. Make sure you guys do this step by step. What we're going to do is I usually put deep work. So I do about 2 to 3 deep work blocks every single day. This is going to help you become successful, or let's just say as a typical person, let's just put like I don't really work, but like if you do work at 8 a.m. or you work at 7, put the time that you work at because you want to stay structured. I put deep work because this is the time that I do all of my deep work sessions at this time, 8:30 to 9:30. Not usually that, it's longer than that, but we'll adjust it as we go. So we do that, deep work, put a little brain emoji, and you could scroll this down, and I would say probably I'll do this till about 12 p.m., till my client calls actually start. It just depends on the day. So then you're going to put daily and just hit save. Cool. So now you have already all of this space right here, and this is going to utilize your time to the best ability. Why are we doing this? Because we're tracking every single thing that we have to do on a day-to-day basis. This is your standard, guys. This is your standard to stick to, and I'm not telling you. I'm just more like saying this is what I do that's going to help you become successful and what helped me, right? Nowhere in this video I say I'm smarter than you, that I make more money than you. It's me just basically saying, hey, this is what I do that utilize my time, make it to the point where I can still enjoy my hobbies and still enjoy the things that I have to do every single day. So then for me, I usually do sales calls, or not sales calls, client calls / sales calls. It's pretty self-explanatory. You guys kind of understand from now. Even if I stop the video right here, but I'm not going to, just do that, hit save, and then put until whatever time until you go to the gym. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to add the gym into here. So I'll probably say about like 4 p.m. usually. I usually go to the gym in the morning on Wednesday, so it's a little bit different for me. But we have a different routine. Remember that. So I would just do that, and I would click daily, save. So now when it comes down to it, on your deep work task, like I have to work on my school, work on school. If you guys don't know, that's Alex Hormozi's school community, and I would put this in deep work. And you can also add tasks at different times. It could be different every single day. It could be like, for me, record YouTube video. Just like that. So you guys kind of get the point what I'm saying for the deep work. Client sales calls. Client call. Usually these pop up. If you guys use Calendar or Calendly, it pops up automatically at 12 p.m. of when my calls are. So we'll say client call with Marco. Let's just put Marco in here. Client call Marco. Now has his email, and you can just, or it could be like sales call with Donnie, right? Who the fuck Donnie is, I don't know. But like I said, okay, we can change this to task. Sales call with Donnie. Here we go. Bang. So every time you have this, just check it off, mark it complete. You guys can just mark this simply like this. Just hit mark complete. And this is going to help you sustain, right? And it could be you learning a skill. It could be doing anything. This is just based off of my schedule. It's just a little basis. So then right here, it's another event. I'm going to do gym. And why am I doing events? Because these are events of your life that are happening, right? So you'd click gym in 4 p.m. Usually I usually take about 3 hours-ish. So by 7 o'clock, that's when I go based off of my time when I come home, when I shower, and when I get back to my deep work session. Because I told you I do about two deep work blocks every single day. Sometimes 3 if I have it. If I don't have so many calls, like this would usually be a deep work block if I don't have any client calls, no sales calls, or I'll be doing something else with my time, like going to like the cigar lounge, doing some work there, doing some client check-ins, stuff like that. So this is the gym right here, and now we're just gonna click repeat daily. Boom. So now we have the daily schedule. So you guys already see off the bat, I'm super organized. On top of my goals, my task and all this, you can also put your 5 push needle task the night before onto your calendar. So you plan this. You just do the basis and you set daily for everything. If your days are the same, but if you work on different days, you want to change this up every single week, every single day, every single night. This is going to be very, very important for you and very crucial. Do not lie to yourself and think that you're going to do more work than you possibly can, because we all have to work a lot. Usually my sales calls and my client calls could literally be till 12 p.m. to freaking 8 p.m. You never know what the day is, right? Like I told you, my days are also different as well. This might not be the same for you, but like I said, you kind of get the structure of what I'm talking about that's going to help you become successful just with scheduling out your time and just becoming aware of your time, because your time is your investment. This is the time after you get off work where you're going to put into yourself. This is what I give all my clients. My elite client is doing really, really good with making, he does the TikTok shop now. He's doing pretty good there. And I want you guys to know this is completely possible for you as long as you just put in the work, the action steps. And that's why I do put the client calls, the deep work sessions, and just making sure you organize your life, right? So we got the gym right here. Right here, I forgot to put our second meal. Second meal. I put third. Second meal. And this doesn't have to be too long either. Like, this is very, very simple. But before, at 3:30 before, I could stop that and I could put my second meal right here. And you could just click daily, repeat, bang. Fuck, what'd I do? Okay, here we go. So then you can just click off your first meal, already completed. Your second meal, already completed. And this is for people that don't really track their lifestyle. You can also download Calorie AI. You can basically take a picture of your food, count your macros and stuff like that. It's pretty self-explanatory. Everything is on this device right here for you. This is going to help you utilize. And you can also download this onto your phone, and you can edit it on your computer, do anything that you pretty much want to do. This is going to help you utilize your life and make it 10 times easier for you to know exactly what you need to do. So it's either you take the advice or not. I'm not saying that I'm richer than you, not saying that I'm smarter than you, like I said before, but I'm saying this is what helped me. The gym, right? So that's our second meal. We hit our second meal after we done all of this because we had our first meal at 8 a.m. So make sure you're spacing out yours. And I always like to fast. This is a very, very important thing. I like to fast till 12 o'clock. So sometimes I'll eat my meal at 11:30. I like to fast at 5-6 hours of the day because it helps me with the cravings every single day. And that's just another little hack for you that you can also use as well. Besides that, make this bigger now. So besides that, we got all that stuff down. We have the morning routine, the first meal, the deep work, our task during our deep work session, our client calls, my sales calls, stuff like that. And then we got the gym, right? And that's easy. You can also put your gym lifts, be like if you're hitting chest / back, chest day, chest, abs, cardio. I didn't mean to put the equal sign. And just check it off. Easy. You're organized. You already know exactly. And you're doing this the night before it, right? And that's going to help you utilize your time to the best ability. I promise you, you guys use a structure. This will make you more successful than possible, and it's done me justice. So you got the gym, and you also, after that, I have another deep work sesh. And I'm going to put my third meal on here after I hit the gym because that's the most important for protein synthesis is to eat right away. That's what I have my clients do usually. And then we'll do that green. So I'll put second deep work sesh. And then I put always. Or you can also put this. I'm pretty organized when it comes to my schedule. So I'll do that. And then I will put this until 9:30. 10 o'clock usually. 9:30. It just depends. So just click repeat. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Undo. Click repeat. We're going to repeat this real quick. Daily. Boom. Sweet. Add your task just like how you did with your YouTube video or whatever you have to do. And then on top of that, what I do next is I will add third meal. I only eat 3 meals a day. You don't have to do any more. I don't recommend any more because then you're just it's not worth it. Just eat big meals. Good macronutrient meals, and you'll be fine. So I will do before at 7 or at 6:30 when I do get back. It just depends, or 7 p.m. I'll put my third meal right there, and I know exactly, and you, like I said, you're going to hit repeat for this. Daily, third meal. And you'll see everything else pops up. You always want to put daily because you don't have to keep on doing it. And this is if you have the same schedule, right? Then what you're going to want to do is you're also going to basically go down here and push night routine or not night routine. I usually live stream, so I'll do live stream. What color did I not use? We'll do pink. Busy. Does not repeat daily. So it's all the same, and then usually I live stream till about 1 a.m. usually, so you can push this down until that. But you guys get the point, right? If you guys don't live stream, just put morning, night routine. just to fill it all out, just to show you guys that I like to fill this all out. Usually in my other one, night routine. And then just click daily. Boom. This is going to help you utilize your time to your best ability. So you guys see what I'm kind of saying? So everything is structured. Everything is on a calendar. And you can always edit this stuff as you go on to your day-to-day life. Don't get confused. This isn't rocket science. I'm not Albert Einstein, but I know that this is going to help you with your time. On the weekends, you can also add certain hobbies. It doesn't have to be this every single day, like I said. But for me, when I first started doing this, I was locked in. I was grinding. If you're someone that wants to grind and then you want to start adding in little hobbies here and there, you have the time to do so after you complete. You have those. Remember, you have those long-term goals that you want to set for yourself, regardless in life. You don't ever want to stay stagnant. You always want to grow. And this is going to help you to your best ability. And you're going to see so much more results. And I promise you, just stick to this program, and you will literally see so much just significant results in your life. And you want to optimize your time to your best ability. Your time is your investment. I keep repeating myself, but I truly mean this, guys. And if you guys do this for a long period of time of your life and you do it every single day, it's going to slowly compound, and you're going to slowly see certain results. And through night routine, I have different night routines. Like, I'll read a book. I'll read my second book, and I'll put this on my nightstand. The whole goal is to build the habit, and you will love the process over time. Like I said, this is not to see short-term success. This is long-term success. You stay consistent with this, and I promise you, you will see the result. Enjoy this segment, and I will see you guys in 1 second. So that is what basically me and my clients use every single day to help our life stay as extremely structured and organized as possible. The goal is not to work harder. It's supposed to work smarter, right? You're supposed to have the days where you work on certain things and then days that you don't. The days where you take for yourself. And I'm learning that as we go, having those times for myself on the weekends, going to the cigar lounge, enjoying my hobbies, in doing certain things. You don't have to stop your whole life to get in shape. You don't have to do that. You just need to be structured. You just need to have that routine that's going to help you make it sustainable more and more every single day. But I hope you guys did enjoy the rest of this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys do want any more videos like this, please let me know. I will produce as much as I possibly can, but I think this is the most educational video that I made so far on my channel, and this helped me get the most results and help me continuously build a six-figure business and help me scale every single week, every single month. And I can also enjoy my day-to-day life, right? Like going out. And I just love working, right? And you could be the person that, the person that loves to work. That's okay. But make sure to don't have fun, but make sure you give yourself some time to reflect and think and be more creative. And this is going to help you in the long run in the process of your life. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Please like, comment, share. I will see you boys and girls in the next one. Peace out.
No, man, I kept on going, I weren't gonna quit. I can't wait for the day that I make it. Next in line, man, I feel like a king. My time will come, I just gotta be patient.